Hello and good times then guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue. In the last episode we rescued some Magnemites and helped out the Magnemite who sent the letter about rescuing the Magnemites, and we explored Pokemon Square here, talked to a few people, explored a few shops, stuff like that. Also, we didn't go over this guy, this Gulpin right here. Now Gulpin will link moves for you as we were told in the last one. Now I don't find that too useful because, like Totodile said, when you link moves you use them at the same time, which also means you use up the points for the moves, one for each, and I just find that you run out of moves very quickly with it, so I usually don't use it too much. It can be very useful for certain enemies though, a few enemies that we will get to in a bit, but yeah, that's about it. But for now, let's start by going off on a mission or a job. Now, I took a look at these, and the Tiny Woods ones only give us gravel rocks, so I'd rather want to go on the Thunderwave Cave ones, especially because there are a few different types as well, so I want to show off the different ones. Now let's see. We need an apple and a sleep seed. Now the sleep seed is possible to find in the dungeon, and we just need to find it by the time we leave. It's not necessary to find it by the time we reach the 4th floor or anything. It's just set on the floor because it has to be on the floor, but it's not actually... You're not going to someone in the dungeon. It just needs to be marked on the floor, so it's somewhere. But the liver quests, you need to have the item by the time you reach the floor. Let's see, we do have an apple I believe, but I don't think we have a sleep seed. So let's go over and check if Kecleon has one. We haven't visited the store yet, so hello. Hello and welcome to the Kecleon shop. Thank you. Do you have a sleep seed? He does. Got 70, that's not too much. And as you can see, revival seeds are very expensive and we want our money for something else for the time being. Or at least I like doing so, and we'll probably be able to stock up on a few revival seeds either way. Hello, we need to take out some money. Let's see, just get rid of this. Takes a bit of time getting money in and out of the bank here, or sometimes I just like taking all of it and just going back and depositing it all, because that's fairly quick, but yeah. Now let's just take 70 and get the sleep seed. Yes, please. We'll take that. And that's about it. And we did accept the jobs, didn't I? Yes, we have accepted the jobs. Right, let's head on off. Now, before we have been able to just go on missions by teleporting there practically. But if we want to go out on a mission, we have to go down here and a list will pop up of places we can go to. There's something over there as well, but we'll check it out once we get back, I think. So let's head off to Thunderwave Cave. And here we go. Ooh, nice start. Not bad at all. Let's see what items we have over here though. And yes, I'm using the circle pad for this, so it's kinda tricky to walk diagonally sometimes because it's kinda touchy about what's counted as a diagonal movement. So I'm trying my best, but it doesn't always work. Hello. Nice. Also, the gravel rock number means how many you get, not some certain type or something, so they will just stack with these. They're one of few items that stack. Most items don't stack at all. But these you'll get a lot of, so they kinda have to stack or else your inventory will fill up quickly. You only get these 2 pages, so that's it. Also, I'm holding a Petra Berry. Not too useful, except that it frees up a slot in the inventory, but I want Totodile to have the Oran Berry. Could be very useful in case we're running low on health, and he can save us, or save himself, if he is running low on health. Ooh, apple. We'll take it. Not too bad, I guess. And Scratch Terretra. And we'll just keep using our scratch move as much as possible, so we might be able to get as much experience as possible. still important early on. Actually, it's pretty important all the way, but you know, kind of have to ration out how much of your moves you use. Also, with the Rattata, if they're runaway triggers and there's another Pokemon behind them, they can't run away. They can't overlap like we can with our partner. So everyone but us and our partner are solid in a way. So yeah, they can't pass by each other. Nice job, Totodile. But that's pretty much it for that. And moving on. Now we should be getting to a floor we need to be at. And we get a message about it. You've reached a destination floor. Not bad. Now who are we looking for here? If we want to check that, we just go to others and mission objectives. It doesn't say who we're bringing it to, it just says bring apple. Oh well, should be easy enough to spot once we find this certain character. I believe it was a Sunken. Let's see. Still not around. Need to find this guy. And sometimes they can be kind of tricky to find. Sometimes you can't find them at all. But that's not a problem in the earlier dungeons. That's a huge problem in the later dungeons though. A huge one. And hopefully we won't have to deal with that too much. Duncan? Hello. I don't think I actually need to use Growl on you, but in case I miss and you do some damage and such. Nice. Now we're at the same level again. I believe I leveled up earlier than Totodile at some point, and then he leveled up earlier than me this time. So they will kind of fluctuate a little bit like that. It's not too terribly important. I will just do what they do. Are you in the last room, Sunken? This is kinda annoying. Let's see. We haven't picked up an Oranberry? Oh, well, okay then. An Oranberry restores HP. Open the menu with B and select it under items. Well, we will do that sometime if we need to. Sunken? Sunken must be in one of the halls then. One of the hallways. There you are. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be in the rooms. If we take too much time, they will wander off. And yeah, as we complete the mission, we get the option to leave. This is one of the only options we get to leave. So yes, if we don't complete the mission or such, we have to complete the dungeon. Hello. Let's get rid of you. And Bushian, give us some experience, please. And let's head into the store. Stairs, not the stores. And there we go. This was a pretty huge floor for such an early dungeon. Oh well, it's not too big of a deal. Hello! Now, as we're on the 4th floor, this is where we were supposed to do that wanted mission, but like I said, it's not actually in the dungeon, it's just marked to a floor because it has to be for the system. But we just need to have a sleep sit by the end of the dungeon, and there's nothing here really. So don't worry about the 4th floor, and off to the 5th. We are at the destination. Hello, Wurmple. Nice timing, or nice placement or something. Let's rescue you and send you out of here. We'll come and see you at the Pelipper post office. Don't you worry. And it's time to leave. Yes. Impressively completed a mission. I don't know what's so impressive about it, but okay. Probably didn't have confidence in me or something. Thank you for delivering the apple. Here's your reward, the promised max elixir. This is a really good item. Really good. And we also get 5 rescue points. This is what we get for the E rank missions. And there are other types of missions that we haven't gotten to yet. But we will get a different kind of rescue point for that. So, but this is something that we can stack up to get a higher rescue rank. Alright, what do you have? Cherry berry. Thank you very much. And then lastly, the Wurmple. Another cherry berry. Thank you very much. Now, if our inventory was full when we did that, things would automatically get sent to storage, so don't worry about not getting your items if your inventory is full by the end of the mission. We did good today. Let's knock off and call it a night. See you tomorrow! See you, Totodile. Again? Am I dreaming again? Is that Pokemon again? Huh? They're talking to me. I can't hear them clearly. What are they saying? Huh? It's shaking. An earthquake? Whoa, it's getting worse. For a dream it feels strangely really real, but... Hello? Hello, you're Anne, aren't you? Oh, you can't see us, of course. How very rude of us. We're pleased to meet you. We are Dugtrio. Last night, during the earthquake, our child Diglett was attacked. He was whisked away to the peak of a tall mountain. We couldn't possibly climb somewhere so high up. That is why we must call upon you for help, Anne. Diglett was abducted by a Pokemon named Skarmory. It's a vilely vicious ruffian. Please do be careful. Please, we need your help. We must go. Did you break my floor? My floor! That was so sudden. There was no time to even say no. It's too bad. I'd better go. Yeah, I don't think we want to say no to that, but it was really sudden and very, very quick to suspect we were going to do this. Well, let's head out. Hello, Totodile. Morning, Anne. Huh? Someone just asked you to go on a rescue? Yes. Our child Diglett was kidnapped. He was taken to Mount Steel's summit. Please, we need your help. Bye-bye. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too, Totodile. Exactly. I see. I guess we'd better go. I guess so too. I really do guess so. Right, so we don't have any mail today, but we didn't read the mail that we got before on the news. So let's take a look. To all new members, your badge has the power to send back to town any Pokemon you have rescued. Just hold the badge up and it does the rest. By completing rescue jobs, you will be awarded points that raise your team's ranking. Aim for the bronze rank for now. Yes. So that is what we do. Also, you really want to store this. Your mailbox only has 4 slots, I believe, so you really want to open up those slots so you can get mail later on. I didn't know this my first playthrough, so I never got any mail to my mailbox. I only had the first 4 news you get. And there's a lot of stuff you can get to your mailbox, so I kind of missed out on a lot. Anyway, as I was saying, we're going to go over here and take a look. Friend areas. Now this is something more specific. Over here we have the river, which is Totodile's home. So as you can see, we have some info here, and we are able to get Pokemon to come here. So in Rubbernup River, Pokemon that love to frolic in water gather at this beautiful river where pure water flows. Only one we know of that lives here is Totodile. And yes, the Pokemon we have befriended are light blue. And Pokemon we know of will be white but named. But the question marks mean we don't have or haven't seen the Pokemon at all. Anyway, this is the place. Whoops, didn't mean to leave. I meant to explore it a little bit more. And I really like the music in this place. So this is where Totodile lives. This is where Totodile will go off to when we are not on a mission and such. Not too important for now. But that's about it for this area. Also, over here is the volcano. Now, this is the place where Torchic would live, if Torchic was not the team leader. So, as you can see, Torchic lives here. Tremendously hot ground of this grassy field of fire sprouts flames. This is a treasure trove for a fire-type Pokemon. So that's it. This will be important later on, much later on, but not really right now. We don't even have any other Pokemon that can live here, but we will do eventually. And friend areas will be more important in a little while, but for now we won't do much about that. I want to go and store off some items and my money though, so just 1 second. Okay, I decided to store off some apples, raspberry, a cherry berry and some things, and I will store this as well. Just to clear up some inventory and put some things into storage. We want to hang on to the max elixir for now. What it does is refill all of your moves. All of them, so those are also very valuable. Don't use them much early on. I usually like to store them as well. But yeah, that's about it. Now, I don't think we should head off to Mount Steel in this episode. I think we should wait on that until starting the next one. So let's do that. So, thank you very much for watching this episode and hope I'll see you again next time. So goodbye for now and take care.